is an Omey Island adventure. Omey Island is located on the western shores of Ireland. And you can see here that the island is separated from the mainland by a patch of what looks like sand, but that's actually the seabed at low tide. And the road goes across the seabed at low tide. So we drove up to Omey Island, and it's always a little bit of adventure driving in Ireland. As you can see, the driving requires us North Americans to figure out how to drive on the left. This will be our trusty steed to get over to Omey Island, a Mitsubishi tiny car of some sort that has been our rental car. It is worked pretty well, but it's not very big, and we're going to try driving this over to Omey Island. So let's hope it all works. This is the road from the mainland over to Omey Island. It's across the seabed at low tide. There are signs you can see that mark where the road goes so that you can stay on the right path to get across from point A to point B. These are tide charts that are posted right close to where you get onto the road over Omi Island. It's important. You could get stuck on the island if the tide comes back in and you have not planned well. And here we go. A ramp down to the road to Omi Island. As you can see, there's little arrows that point to you where the road is. What could possibly go wrong? Now, we happen to live on a beach on the Oregon coast, and a lot of people attempt to drive on the beach not knowing how to read the sand. A lot of people get stuck on the beach. So we do this with a little bit of trepidation, but this happens to be very hard, compact sand, and the sand quality here in Connemara is very fine grain. Oh, we've got a little bit of water, and this is looking
dicey.
Somewhat dicey. We're going off the road to get around the low tide-ishness of it all, and we're going to now try to get back onto the road. Here we go. And we're approaching getting off onto the island. We almost made it, and here we go, the ramp up onto the island, and we've made it. Now you're on Omi Island's main road. In fact, I think it's its only road, and of course we have a car coming, so this all makes it very, very, he's pulled over so we can get past. This is a cherished little driving routine that one has in Ireland, since many of the roads, believe it or not, look exactly like the one that you're looking at. And we'll take it up here to the end of the road and then turn it around. At the end of the road, I lifted off the drone so that you could see a view of looking west out towards the Atlantic, towards Newfoundland, or some people believe it's that Boston is the next stop to get to Ireland. It's a local joke. It was time to start our way back and get off the island and back onto the mainland. But on our way back, we did run into some heavy local traffic. On the way back, Lene decided to walk across from Omi Island back to the mainland, walking across the seabed at low tide. And she eventually made it back up to where the car park is on the mainland side. And we got ourselves back into the car eventually and headed back into Clifton, so that we could dry out a little bit from the spritz and the rain and go find a pub.